Hi there. If you're in real estate investing, especially double closing, you've probably heard the term transactional funding. But what does it actually mean and when should you use it? Let's break it down in plain English. Transactional funding is a short-term loan that helps you close a deal when you don't have the cash up front. Here's how it works. You've got a property under contract with the seller. That's the A to B transaction. You've also lined up an end buyer who's ready to purchase from you. That's the B to C transaction. A transactional lender steps in and funds the A to B closing. Then, once your end buyer closes on B to C, the lender is immediately paid back. All of this usually happens on the same day or within 24 hours. So when does transactional funding make sense? First, when assignments aren't allowed, either by law, by the seller, or by your title company. Second, when you want to protect your wholesale profit so your buyer doesn't see exactly what you're making. And third, when you need to show credibility at the closing table by being the actual buyer of record. Let me give you a quick example. You contract a property for $100,000 with the seller. You find an end buyer willing to pay $115,000. The lender provides the $100,000 for the A to B transaction. You close with the seller, then immediately after you sell to your end buyer for $115,000. The lender takes their fee at closing, and you keep the difference. In this case, your $15,000 spread minus the lender's fee. Now, let's talk about fees. Transactional funding isn't free. Lenders usually charge 1.5% to 3% of the funded amount, or a flat fee. The key thing to remember is that the fee comes out at closing. You don't pay it up front. That means your spread must be large enough to cover the fee and still leave you with a profit. So if your fee ends up being $2,000 and your spread is $15,000, you walk away with $13,000 at the end of the day. Here's something a lot of beginners overlook. Not all lenders are the same. Working with an experienced transactional lender can make the difference between a deal falling apart and getting across the finish line. At Fuel My Deal, we navigate risks that come up during double closes. We work directly with title companies and attorneys who may not always understand how transactional funding works. And we help make sure your deal closes smoothly, on time, and without surprises. When you've got a lender that knows what they're doing, you can move forward with confidence and focus on finding more deals. Like any funding strategy, there are a few risks. If your end buyer backs out, you could be stuck. If timelines get pushed, fees may increase. And not every title company is double close friendly, so partner with one that is. Transactional funding is a powerful tool when used strategically. It helps you protect profits, stay compliant, and close deals with confidence. Want to go deeper? Download our free double close guide using the link in the description. And if you've got a deal ready right now, submit it at fuelmydeal.com and let's get you funded.